Truth is the most valuable thing we have. Let us economize it. There is no sadder sight than a young pessimist. When people do not respect us, we are sharply offended, yet in his private heart, no man much respects himself. Education consists mainly of what we have unlearned. All emotion is involuntary when genuine. It was wonderful to find America, but it would have been more wonderful to miss it. It is better to deserve honors and not have them than to have them and not deserve them. The more things are forbidden, the more popular they become. To be good is noble, but to show others how to be good is nobler and no trouble. The most interesting information comes from children, for they tell all they know and then stop. To refuse awards is another way of accepting them with more noise than is normal. The man who is a pessimist before 48 knows too much. If he is an optimist after it, he knows too little. The most important days in your life are the day you are born, and the day you find out why. Never argue with stupid people, they will drag you down to the level, and then beat you with experience. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. If you pick up a starving dog and make him prosperous, he will not bite you. This is the principal difference between a dog and man. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to reform, or pause and reflect. Let us live so that when we come to die, even the undertaker will be sorry. The man who does not read has no advantage over the man who cannot read. Only two things we'll regret on deathbed: that we are a little loved and little traveled. I have never let my schooling interfere with my education. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. The light can travel halfway around the world, while the truth is putting on its shoes. Kindness is a language which a deaf can hear and the blind can see. Never tell the truth to people who are not worthy of it. Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the really great make you feel that you, too, can become great. Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. Never allow someone to be your priority while allowing yourself to be their option. Who, in 18 centuries, has had the common humanity to pray for the one sinner that needed it most? Truth is stranger than fiction, but it is because fiction is obliged to stick to possibilities. Truth isn't. What would men be without women? Scarce, sir, mighty scarce. Forgiveness is the fragrance that the violet sheds on the heel that has crushed it. A banker is a fellow who lends you his umbrella when the sun is shining, but wants it back the minute it begins to rain. To get the full value of joy, you must have someone to divide it with. Never argue with a fool, Onlookers may not be able to tell the difference. Noise proves nothing. Often a hen who has laid an egg cackles as if she had lain an asteroid. Do something every day that you don't want to do. This is the golden rule for acquiring the habit of doing your duty without pain. Buy land, they're not making it anymore. The lack of money is the root of all evil. A person with a new idea is a crank until the idea succeeds. The right word may be effective, but no word was ever as effective as a rightly timed pause. Do the right thing. It will gratify some people and astonish the rest. You can't depend on your eyes when your imagination is out of focus. Laws control the lesser man, right conduct controls the greater one. Only one thing is impossible for God: to find any sense in any copyright law on the planet. Many a small thing has been made large by the right kind of advertising. A man cannot be comfortable without his own approval. Few things are harder to put up with than the annoyance of a good example. It is curious that physical courage should be so common in the world and moral courage so rare. There is a charm about the forbidden that makes it unspeakably desirable. Everything has its limit. Iron ore cannot be educated into gold. Necessity is the mother of taking chances. It is better to keep your mouth closed and let people think you are a fool than to open it and remove all doubt. The only way to keep your health is to eat what you don't want, drink what you don't like, and do what you'd rather not. The best way to cheer yourself up is to try to cheer somebody else up. I can live for 2 months on a good compliment. The secret of getting ahead is getting started.